Welcome back to another Jay's Collective video, and today I am reviewing Marvel Legends Avengers Endgame Rescue. Now, the box doesn't say Endgame. I guess this is still during the time when they didn't have the official title of the fourth Avengers movie on the boxes, but yeah. Now, I did review Rescue late last year, the last few months, and that was with the 2-pack with Captain Marvel from the Infinity Saga. So this is the first time we got Rescue in the Marvel Legends line from that wave to wave for Avengers Endgame. So without further ado, let's take a look at the package. Taking a look at the package, we gotta look at the Legends logo up there, the Hulk Bath title that up here. You can look at Rescue in the box right there. You got the Avengers logo, it just says Avengers, does not say Endgame. You got the Rescue title down there. Taking a look aside, we get a little shot of box art right there. And this is during my earlier days, so like this piece right here where you would take the flap out is a little beat up and damaged a bit. You also gotta look at the bio and then another photo of Rescue right there. You gotta look at everyone in the wave from this Hulk build a figure. And so you have that. I won't be reviewing any of the comic book characters because I only review the Marvel or the MCU characters, but you have that. Taking a look at side box art here, we gotta look at Rescue once more, and we are now back at the front. So without further ado, let's take a look to see how she's packaged within the plastic tray. Open the box up here. There's 3 trays, kind of. You got the top tray, which I never really liked this design for the Marvel Legend packages during 2019. You got the back tray here with the little jetpack or the back portion of the armor that just came out. So we'll just take that out. And then inside here we got Rescue. I forgot, does she has the closed backpack piece, and then no pepper pot set. You do get that in the 2-pack, but yeah, I think that's all the accessories. Well, no, for sure when I take her out of the package. And now let's take a look at those accessories. So in the package, we only get 2 accessories. We get her backpack closed up, and we got it opened up. So this is the closed version. You got some kind of purplish color throughout the entire actually backpack right here. They have on the front or the back, wherever you consider front or back for this, and the peg right there. But flipping back to this side, you got some silver and gold on the sides, kind of like the end sides of the backpack piece here. And we flip it this way, you have the 049 number and then the Rescue title right there. I think it's all in shot. I hope it's a shot, and I also hope it's not blurry and everything. So yeah, you got that right there. So they gave you the closed version, and if I grab this real quick, we also have the open version right here. So this side again has that purplish color right there. Got the peg, you can pour it into the back, and on this side I think you have, like, on this flap, some more of that silver and gold color. Same on this side right here. So you have that, and then flip it this way, you have the 049 on this part of the flap. On the bottom here, you got the Rescue title right there. Again, open the shot. Yeah, there. I think it's. I don't think it was a shot the entire time. Anyway, you have that right there, the Rescue title, and then you have the 049 title right there. So yeah. And taking a look at the back here, you got some silver in the middle. You got these black or dark gray flaps that can't come up like so. And then you have the silver underneath there, which, if I recall, these came up last time on the other one. I think you could port in the like little power blast beams, but you don't get those in here. So yeah. Overall, not a lot here. Of course, you do get a lot of the main accessories you want in that 2-pack. But yeah, this was the initial release, so this is all you got. So without further ado, let's take a look at Rescue. Alright, so here we have the Rescue armor right here. On the mask here, you got some silver for I think the main mask. You got some bluish kind of colors for the eyes right there. You got some silver and some gold kind of thing just throughout the mask there, right there. On the back here, it's that purplish color for the rest of the suit. So let's look at the helmet. Moving down to the torso here, let's see if I can get everything shot throughout this review. For the upper half of the torso, you got the arc reactor. Again, it's that kind of color for the eyes, that bluish white color. And then throughout the torso, you got, or the upper half of the torso, I think there's some gold lines throughout that. Either gold or silver. I forgot what it is already, but you have that on top, one of those 2 colors. And then I think just like Iron Man, this one is also supposed to have those little arc reactor circles. She does not have this. I don't remember if the other one had that, but this one does not. But you have that. Now moving on to the lower half of torso, again, it's that purplish color with some gold accents throughout it. Moving to his arms here, for the shoulders, you start with some purple colors, and then moving throughout the arm, you got some silver in the middle, and then moving down to the kind of gauntlet pieces here, you got some gold lines throughout that, and then the purple for underneath. And it's going to be the same on this side right here. Got purple for the shoulder. I lost it. There we go. Got purple for the shoulder, and then you got some silver throughout the middle of the arm, and then you got some gold throughout the bottom of the hand there. So you have that. Okay, I hope everything's a shot. There you go. And then taking a look at the back real quick. Yeah, there's really no color, just the purple. You got the hole to port in the backpacks, and you got the silver on the arms where I talked about earlier. Moving down to the legs here, you got for the thighs, some purple underneath, and I believe some more of that gold and silver spread throughout. The knee pads are purple with this little gold trim underneath that right there. And then the rest of the legs is that purple color with a little silver on the side of the leg right there. I think you can see it. So you have that. It's going to be the same on this leg as well. So yeah, overall pretty good figure. It is lacking on accessories, but again, you do get a lot of those accessories you would want in the 2-pack. So I guess they kind of made up for that when they came out. Let's look at the details from Rescue from the Avengers Endgame Wave 2. Let's now take a look at articulation. Taking a look at articulation, you can turn her head around 360 degrees like so. You can bend her head down that far. It goes up that far, so not a lot. Does it go side to side? I don't think it does go side to side, so it doesn't do that. I think I did this already, but it goes around 360 degrees like so. You can turn the arm around 360 degrees, pull it out that far. You can bend at the elbow like so. It's actually pretty far. You can't really twist. Well, maybe you can. You can kind of twist at the hands. I'm sure you can force it there, but the little gauntlet pieces do get in the way a bit. And then can you twist? You just basically can twist at the whole joint of the arm right there. And it's going to be mirrored for this arm right here. So turn 360 degrees like so. Pull the arm out like that. Bend at the elbow. Twist at the hand, except it does get stuck on that gauntlet piece. You can twist at the whole arm joint like so. She does turn 360 degrees at the waist. She does go side to side right there. And you can bend the ab crunch down that far. You can bend back that far. For the legs here, you can kick up that far. Bend the knee like so. Actually goes pretty deep. And then the foot does move up and down. Just sometimes they want to be stubborn, but you have that. And then the foot doesn't really go side to side from what I can tell. But she does turn kind of halfway with the leg right there. And it should be mirrored for this leg. So kick up that far. You can bend at the knee like so. Bend at the foot. Nope, maybe. Bend at the foot like so. And then go side. Not really. Forgot about that. Oh, you can't go side to side. And then it does go, the leg itself does go kind of side to side halfway there. So, yeah. That's a look at all the articulation. Let's now take a look at a pose and my final thoughts. So there you go. That is my review of the Marvel Legends Rescue Armor from Avengers Endgame Wave 2 from the Marvel Legends line. Overall, it's a pretty decent figure. It is lacking on accessories, but like I said throughout the video, you do get like the head sculpt, some of the extra blast effects in the 2-pack. One thing I do wish the Rescue came with was some alternate hands where you could port in some blast effects. I don't think the other one did that, but I feel like that's one thing that's missing here. But besides that, I think it was a pretty decent release. But you let me know your thoughts in the comments below. So with that, I hope you all have a good rest of your day, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Take care.